And the uniqueness in the affairs of Foursquare Gospel Church Asokoro in the nation's capital, Abuja, was on display this Sunday in its war on coronavirus. Through it, though it's on record that many public places have put in place some safety precautions to ward off this pandemic, this church, strategically located near Nigeria's seat of power, has its own arrangement, which proves to be the only one of its kind, special and distinctive.
What is the church to do in times of health emergency, as if is the case now with the coronavirus pandemic? For worshippers at the Foursquare Gospel Church Asokoro, Abuja, thorough washing and sanitizing of hands are now compulsory for all members. Washing hand basins with soap are strategically positioned for use by the church members. This is complemented with running water. Speaking with Clearview Television, the senior pastor of the church, Reverend Babajide Olowodola, and some pastors made it clear that the newly introduced personal hygiene for church members is part of precautionary measures aimed at curbing the spread of the virus.
Well, we took those steps because the announcement from the Federal Capital cancelling or limiting the number of worshippers to 50 came rather late Saturday night, by which time we had already set up the logistics for the service for today. So it wasn't possible for us to cancel. And it was a late minute arrangement, the best we can do to do damage control. That was why we decided that all our members, before coming to the building, will have their hands washed with soap. We'll give them paper towels to clean up, and we'll also give them hand cream to hand sanitizers to make themselves available for the service. Additionally, we also made arrangement internally that there will be 2 chairs in between worshippers, so that minimal body contact is minimal during this outing. By next week, by the grace of God, it's going to be a digital church. We're going to be worshiping online in our various home care centers. We have about 50 of them or more scattered all around the city of Abuja. So next week, there will be minimal service here, and then we'll have services at the home care levels throughout the city of Abuja.
The COVID-19 incident that has plagued the world is a very sad incident for the global economy, is a sad incident for the entire human race. Now, faith is not presumption. Washing of hands is not against faith, because the Bible says faith without works is dead. So it's a precaution that is encouraged for every believer. But the ultimate healing and protection comes from God. If God does not watch over a city, those that wait, they will wait in vain. So while we wash our hands and take certain precautionary measures, the idea is that we should need to pray and also run to God for protection. So believers should not feel otherwise. We are still in faith, we are praying, God will deliver us, and coronavirus will not enter the church. The church will be a solution and not a problem to what is happening right now.
We're part of the global world, and we are quite aware of the pandemic all over the place. And we tried to take these measures even before the government announcement of social distancing. So what we have tried to do is to provide water and soap for people to wash their hands before service, and also alcohol-based sanitizers. And then we also have the gun thermometer that checks temperature. In the interior, we've also tried to space the seating arrangement. We've made it in such a way that people coming from one home will sit together. Because if they don't sit together here, they stay together in the same house and they will eat together. So those are the measures. We have over 3,000 extra chairs to meet up our new arrangements. So that's what we have done so far. But I want to assure you that since we have now gotten the directive very clearly, arrangements are being made for us to have online services until when this pandemic issue is called off.
To curb the spread of COVID-19 involve the observance of proper hygiene, especially the washing of hands and use of sanitizers. Another precautionary measure is the need to avoid crowded places so as to reduce the risk of spreading the virus. Chinedu Mbatuegu, reporting for Clearview Television.